Oh.
When you meet them, you fall in love with them. Like, they're awesome kids who just deserve a chance.
If they're going to be in our household, they're going to be in our household forever. So if we were in it, we just decided collectively as a family. It was December 26, 2022. And we got a letter in the mail from DFS, just letting us know about Makai, Montesi, Majestic, and Madden, and how they were placed in foster care in November.
When we got the letter, it was a shock. You know, our primary goal was to make connection, build a relationship with them.
I met all four of them June of 2023. Even
at that point, we had no clue of foster care, adoption. I think at that point, it was more so like I was talking to my mom, my sister, some of my other family members about, you know, what's going on, because nobody had talked to their father, which is my cousin Carlos. We didn't know basically anything about the situation. And then when we met them is when we realized they were 4 kids in 3 different foster homes, and the twins were autistic and they had been kicked out of foster homes and daycares and really struggling and having a hard time. I think at that point they were 7, 4, 4, and 2, but none of them were potty trained, right? And it was pretty bad. And then they all looked very unhealthy. They'd never been to the doctors. Makai, who should have been in kindergarten, had never started school. It was very concerning. But when we met them, we connected with them instantly. My biological kids connected with them instantly. And from that, we knew like we had to do something.
So Makai came first. All the kids had been visiting during the weekends at this point, by this time. Madden came 2 weeks later, about beginning of October, second week of October. That was a little bit more of a curve because he was so young. He was used to his foster mom. But that was okay after, you know, a week or so, especially with him already knowing us and everybody else. And then the twins, Montesi and Majestic, were last. So about
they were the hardest.
Yeah, they were the hardest to transition, of course. They just needed the most support.
So not only did we have to prepare for them, we also had to educate ourselves on how do we take care of kids that have extra needs. With 6 kids, you're constantly watching and looking. But with the twins, they added an extra level because they were a lot harder to manage.
And then we also needed to map out what was the best school for them. We're still in the process of trying to find them an ABA therapist.
Oh yeah.
That's been a long wait list. House, locking up things, kind of baby-proofing things.
Yeah.
That was the biggest thing. Making sure fences were locked, kind of just setting things up where they couldn't escape.
When we first came into the picture, they were still looking forward to reunification with their birth parents. And then while the kids were living with us, we were informed that their birth mother had passed away. And then their dad had just, as much as we tried to keep a connection and a relationship there with the dad or any of their mom's family, it just did not work. So Makai is very much an introvert. He's not gonna say too much, but he's gonna run and just play and enjoy life, and that's just how he is. He's just a lovable kid, a lovable individual. But you know, he's carefree, and it's amazing to me because he's been through so much that he can still put a smile on and still be a kid and still like open his heart up to love people. He's a special kid to me. The twins, so let's talk singular here. So Majestic is the younger of the 2 twins by I think 5 minutes.
We call him our genius baby.
Yes.
He's the only one that wears glasses right now, but he's also, we say, the smartest one. If we were going through words, he's the first one to try to sound it out and figure it out or tell me what it is.
He loves school, loves nature, loves learning about different things, so he's awesome. He's awesome. And then Montesi. So Montesi is the most severe. He's autistic and he's nonverbal. He's probably had the most development out of any of the kids. He's talking a lot more. As far as school is concerned, he's learning.
His personality-wise he's always happy.
Always.
If he's not happy, then you know he's sick. He loves being outside. He's always the dirtiest when he comes back inside. Always. It drives me nuts. But he's always the most observant. He definitely watches everything you do, and he will do that.
He gives the best hugs.
Oh, he loves hugs.
He gives the best hugs.
Where at first he didn't. At first he's like, don't touch me. But
yeah,
now,
it's so cool now because he'll just like squeeze you.
He'll give me a kiss on my cheek. Yeah, he'll do all of that now.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he's cool. He's like a little angel.
Yeah.
And then the last one is Madden. So Madden is the definition of a boss baby. Madden already shows leadership traits at his young age. He's 4 years old and he's an awesome little kid. He eats like a grown man now. He was one of those ones when he does get nervous letting people in, and I think with him the story is different, right? I mean, this is a 4-year-old kid that had 3 different women that he called mom. So now at the point now where we're finally on the last mom that he's gonna have, right? But for him, it's he builds connections and he doesn't want to let them go. So at school, he's very clingy with his teacher, and I think that separation issue has gotten to him a little bit. But he's definitely growing, and I think he's learning now that we're here to stay, and the people that we have around him are here to stay. So yeah, he's doing great.
So now all of them are potty trained, thank goodness.
Absolutely.
Everybody is in school, they're flourishing. Everybody is eating
Healthy.
I think that was the biggest thing, whereas for the twins especially. So November 2022 is when they were placed in custody, and then it was finalized July 23rd, 2025.
That was huge.
Goodness, that was hectic.
I think we had 100 people at the courthouse. It was crazy.
That was probably the most hectic thing about the whole situation.
Yes. I tried not to cry. I cried like a baby. But at the end of the day, I was just so excited for them. They got to sit up there and sign. And, before the adoption ceremony, it was after, Makai said to me, like, so now it's official, like, you're our dad. And I was like, yeah, absolutely, man. But, no matter what, like, I've always been that guy for you, man. Whatever you need from me, I got you. And he was just like, at the end of the day, I'm so happy. I mean, it's been awesome.
It was a great day. Then we went to Dave & Buster's afterwards, celebrated. They loved it. They loved it being about them.
I would say the best part too is there was so much support, but not just from like family and friends.
All the workers, everyone showed up to the adoption ceremony. Everybody was crying and just so happy to be there.
These people are blessings. So many good people. But I mean, I think the one that resonated with me the most, Miss Mary, who was the kid's casa. After the adoption ceremony, she cried. She was just thankful to see that these 4 kids had landed in a great spot, and they got to all stay together and grow up together and be loved and be surrounded by so many people. And it was really touching. They
played a definite part always, even when we went from foster parent to like adoption side of things. It was a clear communication, so it was a smooth transition there.
I would hope anybody who's looking to foster or adopt can understand the role you would play would be a huge role. It's a unselfish role that can really make a difference and an impact in somebody's life.
I would just say trust the process. It's a process. It may be a year, maybe a couple months, but just do it. It's the best thing, and it's the best feeling to see a little kid that needed someone, even a hug, even a meal. You'll never know what little thing or what impact you can have and put a smile on somebody's face. And just do it.